Are they fantastic fragrance alternatives that no one's talking about? Let's talk about them. Hello people, my name is Nixon Dias and you're watching Smelly Cat, soon to be the absolute best place on YouTube for all kinds of honest fragrance reviews. Now if you're looking for budget alternatives to some of the more popular fragrances, chances are you've heard of these. But there are a whole lot of other fragrances out there that deserve more of your attention. Now this isn't a ranking video, I'm just going to list out some of my favorite perfumes that I own in my collection that I absolutely love and I think that everyone should own, especially at the price they are available at. Another quick note, when I say alternatives, I don't necessarily mean clones. I just mean that these fragrances have the similar feel, you can say, to some of the more popular and more expensive fragrances. Now this could be a long list, so let's turn this into a series and I'm going to call this part 1, alright? So in no particular order, here's the first one and it's from the house of Armaf. It's called Armaf Just For You. You can call this an alternative to Givenchy's Gentleman Only or Gentleman Only Intense. It opens up to a nice pink pepper and citrus combo, and then you're slapped in the face with this strong frankincense and sort of gently patted with a birch and leather. Not an exact clone to Givenchy's Gentleman Only or Gentleman Only Intense, but if you enjoy that fragrance, you're gonna love this one because this lasts longer and it also performs really well. Also, this one is pretty versatile. You can wear it to office, you can wear it to a date night, you can wear it in the daytime, you can wear it in summer, winters. Even though it's got frankincense and birch and leather, it's not an in-your-face kind of fragrance. So it is pretty likable, it's pretty versatile, you can wear it all year round, you can wear it any time of the day, and that's why this one should be in your collection. Alright, the next one on the list is another Armaf that no one really talks about, which is surprising, and it's called Armaf Voyage or Armaf Voyage Brown. Now what is this an alternative to? This is a pretty smart alternative to Mont Blanc's Emblem. In fact, I'm going to go and say that this one is a less meh version of Mont Blanc's Emblem. Emblem is a pretty boring, spicy, aromatic, and this one is still boring, but it will not cost you that much and it smells pretty good. The one noticeable difference between this and Mont Blanc's Emblem is the use of lavender. The lavender gives it this creaminess and slight richness that sets it apart from Mont Blanc's Emblem, and that's why this makes the list. It's called Armaf Voyage or Armaf Voyage Brown. The next one is from my current favorite cheap house here in the UAE called Lattafa, who make amazing well-blended oud-based oriental fragrances that don't smell cheap. They also have a very strong lineup of alternatives or clones, and one of the first ones that I discovered was this little beauty here. It's called Al Dur Al Maknoon. Yes, some people have spoken about this already, but it doesn't receive as much attention as it should. Yes, it is another Creed Aventus clone, but while Club de Nuit Intense Man, Insurrection Pure, Supremacy Silver, and even recently Mont Blanc Explorer get all the attention, this one sort of flew under the radar. I bought another batch of this a couple of years back, and if you can see from this completely battered bottle, I finished it. It smells nice and smoky, even though it did not perform on my skin at all. But I paid around $7 to $8 for this. And then I got this one just I think a week back, and this was not originally in this video of mine, but I had to add it. It works much better than the last few choke of a batches of Club de Nuit Intense Man. I don't know whether they've watered these down so that Beautiful is sell more, but this is not the beast that it used to be. And if you're getting this at 1/4 the price, I would suggest going for Lattafa's Al Dur Al Makhnoon. Now moving on to number 4 and 5 on the list, and I'm clubbing them together because they're from the same range and they're called Ana Abiyad and Ana Abiyad Rouge. Not the best names in my opinion, because Ana Abiyad translates to I am white in Arabic. But let me tell you what they smell like. Ana Abiyad here, it aims to be a clone of Herba Pura by Suspiro. It's a nice fruity concoction with a strong vanilla and musk base. It smells extremely, I hate to say the word synthetic, but I would say man-made. But it is extremely pleasant like the original. So if you don't have the budget for Suspiro's Herba Pura, or say Tiziana Terenzi's Kirke, or even Al Haramain's Amber Oud, then you should probably check this one out. It's nice and fruity and musky and a very sweet fragrance. Speaking about sweet, Ana Abiyad shares its sweetness to Ana Abiyad Rouge. Now while Ana Abiyad overplays the ambery, musky, vanilla part of Herba Pura, Ana Abiyad Rouge pushes the sweet, resinous side of Baccarat Rouge. Yes, like Baccarat Rouge, this one also smells like a condom, or like the dentist has his hands in your mouth. But there's no denying the fact that this one smells delicious. Think of candy floss, but one that isn't made of real sugar but artificial sweetener, with some saffron and minty toothpaste and ambergris thrown into the mix. And you have Ana Abiyad Rouge. The closest thing it resembles to my nose is Persian rock candy. Very sweet, a bit of saffron, you mix it in tea and have it. That's what this one reminds me of. One last thing is that both Ana Abiyad Rouge and Ana Abiyad are sillage and performance monsters. They perform really well and they last all day long. So yeah, Ana Abiyad and Ana Abiyad Rouge, Herba Pura clone, Baccarat Rouge clone, definitely worth a try. Alright, on to the next one then, and this one is from the house of Nabil, and it's called Nabil Arab Tradition. Now some of you may have seen this in a white round bottle, but this is how it's being sold now, and this one is the most inexpensive clone of Tom Ford's Tuscan leather. In my opinion, Rasasi's La Yuquam is the better clone, but for 1/10 the price of even La Yuquam, you get this one. I paid around 30 dirhams for this, which is probably $8, and it has the same construction as Tom Ford's Tuscan leather. It has the same notes as Tom Ford's Tuscan leather, and it has decent performance. So for that reason, Arab Tradition from Nabil makes my list. Alright, the next one on the list is from Swiss Arabian, and it's called Essence de la Vie. Now Essence de la Vie is an excellent alternative to Versace Eros. It's got the same opening, same notes. You can smell the apple and mint in the opening, and it's got the same recognizable vanilla tonka dry down. Performance isn't very bad. I would say it's pretty average, but what matters is the quality and the price and the fact that it doesn't smell cheap. Essence de la Vie from the house of Swiss Arabian. Alright, we've reached the last one of this video and my outright favorite. As you can tell from the bottle here, it's almost over. This one is from the house of Rasasi and it's called Rasasi Fatin. Fatin means alluring or charming in Arabic, and this charming fragrance is a replacement for Terre d'Hermès Eau de Parfum and Terre d'Hermès Intense Vetiver. Yes, I said replacement and not alternative, because if you've got this in your collection, you don't need the other two. It opens up with a strong pink pepper note, much like Montal's intense pepper, but slightly more likable. Compared to Terre de Hermes EDP or even Intense Vetiver, this one has punchier cedar wood and a grassier vetiver feel to it, which makes this stronger, manlier and sexier than both the other perfumes. Imagine if the Hermes was a more red or orange fragrance, this would be the more green and brown version of that. But in my opinion, this one lasts and projects much better than any Terre de Hermes flanker or clone that is available in the market. For that reason, Rasasi's Fatin makes my list. In fact, my bottle is over and I'm going to get a new one soon. Alright, one last bonus one. This one is called Club de Nuit Milestone. I put it up there as the best Creed Millésime Imperial clone out in the market at the moment. If you want a more in-depth opinion of mine on this one, I made another video where I talk about it and you can find the link in the description. And that's it. Those were some of the fragrances that I think deserve more attention and more respect. I have so many fragrances that I want to talk to you about. Let's do this. If you want to know about more alternatives that no one's talking about from houses here in the UAE or anywhere around the world, I'll try talking about them in part 2 and part 3. If you are interested and you want more of this, leave a comment. Let's make it interesting. Leave a code word, say Alberto Morelas. Yeah, Alberto Morelas, and I'll make more videos like this. So that's it. That's the video. I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel and be one of my first subscribers. And honestly, it'll motivate me to do many such videos. Let me know in the comments what you think about my videos, what I can improve on, what you'd like to know more about, and I'll try my best to get them out in the videos. Until next time, keep smelling good. Bye-bye.